to another episode of Waterbreak. We here, week 14 is in the wraps. I'm G.O. I'm here with my main man, Jimmie Rogers. How you doing?
I'm doing good. A lot of games, good, nice games this weekend. Let's get to talking about it. I'm finna make a lot of people mad. So let's go.
I'm coming in mad. I'm coming in hot. I mean, half the games were blowouts, half the games were close games. One of the games, my game of the week was the Minnesota Vikings versus the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Okay.
So this is the team that tied with the Detroit Lions versus the team that lost to the Detroit Lions. And they was going into who was the most embarrassed team. It was the battle of embarrassment. And Minnesota was like, not today, not again. Nope, we got to bounce back. They was on a mission. They came out there and it was beating the shit out of Big Ben. Big Ben. But he came back because he persevered and they came back and then it ended on that drop pass.
Yeah.
That was thrilling.
It was a good defensive play because my man had it in his hand. He knocked it out of his hand. He threw the ball perfect. He just played good D. So that was a good play. But I'm from the school of once it hit your fingertips, you're supposed to catch it.
Touch your hands, you're supposed to catch it.
Right. So I ain't trying to ain't no excuses. But that's a good play, a good call for game of the week. Dalvin Cook, when he was supposed to play at first, last minute said he gonna play and ran for over 200 on Pittsburgh. So that's a choice for game of the week. My game of the week. And it's going to be a long segment for you Bear fans, Bears, Packers.
What you mean?
What I mean?
Why you pick that game?
Hey, I loved it. Bears went up 10-0. Packers came back, smacked them. Aaron Rodgers bagged up all the smack talk he did. Somebody owned the Bears and his bulletin board material. I'm going to give kudos to the Bears. I don't believe in them, but it was a moral victory for them. They put up some points, which is something they don't do often. They had some good plays, but Aaron Rodgers put the smack down on them. So I loved every minute of it. My pockets loved every minute of it. So, and just to see the look you giving is the look I saw a whole lot this weekend. So your look alone is worth the win. So I'm going to give it back to you.
Look, the Bears out of the playoffs, right? So I don't really care. Fuck Aaron Rodgers, fuck Green Bay, fuck whole Wisconsin. I don't even eat cheese no more. So, all right. Saddest part about it was my man's. We went to a shout out to Tone. Happy birthday, Tone. We went to a dinner party for his birthday. The bartender, he had a 9-team parlay. He had 7 down. He needed the Bears to go and the Packers to go under 44. And that was over by halftime. So kudos to my Bears for finally putting up some points. You know what I'm saying? Justin Fields didn't look like the worst quarterback out there. But you on some bull crap by making that your game of the week. I just want to point that out there.
I love every minute of it, man.
Let's go to the next segment. Worst play of the week. Matt Nagy. Fourth inches, down 11, fourth quarter, divisional rivals. Oh yeah, by the way, time out. By the way, I wasn't here on that last time they played. I wasn't on the show. Why are the Bears wearing away jerseys at home games? And now we got I don't understand that. You mentally fucking up the team, Nagy. You mentally fucking up the team. Now you got 4th and inches. Home field rivalry. He said he owned y'all. He said he owned you. And you punt. You punt. He gotta go. I need his address. I need that. I'm gonna shit in the bag and ring his doorbell and light it on fire. That's how I feel right now.
I'm gonna start a Keep Nagy petition campaign because he's all right with me. But to piggyback on your worst play, I had another play, but I'm gonna go with the defensive back Johnson for the Bears when he got burnt by Devontae for the touchdown. Devontae shook him out of his cleats, and he was standing there looking like, "What happened?" I loved it. I loved it, and so I'm gonna get that worst play. I'm gonna side there with the Bears on that one. So as you can see, how this episode gonna go. This is gonna be a long episode for Bear fans because there was a lot of. I loved it. So we go to the next topic, man, because I can see the look on your face is priceless. I'm loving it.
Best play. My main man, Jakeem Grant, returning that punt, gave me flashbacks to Devin Hester. See, you're not gonna ruin my progression that I'm seeing in this team. They're getting better, they gelling together, they making progresses and steps forward. There's elements and jewels there that got me looking forward to them for next season. So you're not finna just make shit on them. Like they put up numbers, they did their thing, they just came out with an L, and they unlocked some potential. They went to another level. You know what I mean? They went up as a team. They went to another level, and we need a new coach to keep them at that level or higher. You know what I mean?
I guess so. So on your best play, I'm gonna go same way. Sorry, Bell fans. Sorry, Eric. My boy Eric. Sorry, the rest of you Bell fans. My best play is Rodgers' touchdown to Adams right before the half, when he juked the defender and made two Bell defenders run into each other. Keystone Cops. Classic all the way. I thought I was looking at an episode of Looney Tunes or something. I loved it. You can't beat stuff like that. So that's my best play of the week. So we're gonna keep the show rolling with the Packer theme. And this is coming from a Broncos fan. So I didn't want to go homer on my Broncos doing good this week because they played the Lions. So I'm gonna keep it thorough. I'm just keeping it a buck. So you're speechless. Next topic.
Yo, I'm really done with you, man. Like, so what was your worst play?
Oh, Johnson for the Bears getting burnt by Devontae.
And your best play was
Devontae scoring another touchdown before the half and making the Bears run into each other.
You want some bullshit? You want some bullshit?
I was gonna go the worst play. At first, I was gonna go the worst play was the Raiders stomping on the Chiefs logo before the game, and then politely not being able to bag it up, getting mollywopped during the game. That was like Mike Tyson fighting Spinks or something. You know what I'm saying? Or Marvis Frazier. It was one of them butt whoopers that the Chiefs gave on now. But for the fun part of the show, I went with the Bears player getting burnt by Devontae. So next topic.
So you're just gonna embarrass all my teams on my show. That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna come on my show and embarrass all my teams.
Man, your team's gotta step up, dog. Your team's gotta step up. I can't. Don't be mad at me.
That's some crazy shit. Like, why are they doing that? Like, why are they doing that to the Chiefs? Like, what?
The last time they was at Arrowhead, they won and they got on the bus, drove around the stadium. That's totally disrespectful. Then to come in their house and step on their logo, I mean, they thought they was Terrell Owens. Then you didn't bag it up and got mollywop like that. Come on, man, I'm done.
Who replaced John Gruden? Rick James? Like, what is why are they habitually stepping over the line?
Dave Chappelle must have gave them a pep talk or something. I wasn't. That was just stupid. The Raiders salute. Y'all get my trash bag team of the week. They get
we gonna get to that later. I'm gonna move on from this subject. I already embarrassed my Bears. You already embarrassed my Raiders. Who's your player of the week? So we can get off this.
Man, my player of the week. Aaron Rodgers.
This nigga.
Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers, my player of the week. 4
Really?
touchdowns. Aaron Rodgers my player of the week. The Bears had him 10-0, man. They did the discount double check on him, laughing at him. He came and just gave him a 2-piece spicy. So you got to give it to Aaron Rodgers. That's a bad man. I can't knock it. I got to honor that man. So Aaron Rodgers is my player of the week, man.
Aaron Rodgers is good, but it's always Tom Brady being better than him. And that's who I'm going with for player of the week. Tom Brady was out there running around on them like he was Russell Wilson, threw 2 touchdowns, had a rushing TD. Y'all let Tom Brady rush a touchdown on y'all. On ahead. Best player of the week.
Sir cheat a lot. Okay.
Sir cheat a lot.
Okay.
Sir cheat a lot. He had to cheat this week.
Man, he cheated. Them refs cheated. Then he gave him a high five after the game. Come on, man.
They bowling buddies, They both
cheater.
They play Madden every Saturday, Shout out to Josh Allen too. 100 yards on the ground, 300 in the air, touchdowns on both.
Yeah, Josh had a good week. Other than Josh, you gave a shout out. I'm gonna give a shout out to Dalvin Cook again. Like I say, 200 yards rushing. He wasn't supposed to play. That was strong. So Dalvin Cook would be my second choice, but Aaron Rodgers gonna get that first one.
Okay, so who was your worst player of this week?
My worst player, I'm gonna give it to Josh Jacobs, man. He just looked terrible. Fumbled at the beginning of the game. The start off the onslaught. You can pick any Raider, but I'm gonna give it to Josh Jacobs because I expect more from him. And the Chiefs D ain't that good. He was supposed to do a little something. I think he averaged less than 2 yards a carry. So yeah, Josh Jacobs my worst player of the week. I mean, that's one of your Raiders, but my bad.
So besides both my teams losing this Saturday, and you coming on the show and telling everybody how terrible they are, I came in hot because fantasy. Let's dive into fantasy for a little bit. I woke up at 10 o'clock Sunday morning to find out that the person I'm playing against, who's 8th in our league, who's tied for 9th at the time, he's 8th now, was going against me, who was 3rd at the time, and he decided he was going to be GM of the year. He dropped like 7 players, picked up 7 players who, for some reason, surprisingly, mysteriously, all had 20 and 30 points. There was even a 2 40s in there.
Man.
This. Meanwhile, I'm still with all the players I drafted. I had picked up one player. I had 2 players on IR. I had 2 players with a bye week. I had 2 players that were out with injury. I had 2 players with COVID. So I dropped some of the people on IR and I picked up David Johnson, running back. Good pickup, I was thinking.
I wouldn't.
I went to sleep and I woke back up at 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock on the dot. He went from healthy to COVID. And then Yahoo Sports wouldn't let me change him out.
He was hanging with the Bulls.
So now, that's 0 points. That's 0 points against the greatest GM of all time. End up losing. Shout out to James Conner, too. He had a good week. He had a real good week. It's not as embarrassing as it would have been without him. It looked like an average game between us two. But I woke up today. Guess what? What
happened? You lost?
Your man David Johnson went from COVID to healthy.
This wasn't a good week for you, brother.
You had COVID for 2 days, bro. COVID for 2 days. The day I need you, you get COVID. And then I don't need you no more. You don't got COVID no more.
Football guys weren't with you, bro.
Worst player of the week. How about that? Worst player of the week.
I got you. I got you.
Also, shout out to Trevor Lawrence. I've been hearing you was the savior of quarterbacks. since you was in high school, and I know you young, but this ain't looking good.
That's Urban.
Not looking good at all.
I don't even blame Trevor, and I like Trevor. I think it's Urban Meyer, man. I think he just in over his head. I don't think he want to be there. I think he missed Matt Leinart and them on Fox. I think he want to go watch games. You know, I think he's just trying to think of a way to get fired, man, and still get paid. You know, I think it's Urban Meyer. I just think it's Urban Meyer. You know.
So now we're gonna go to teams of the week, and I don't want to vote for this team because this is one of the people he picked up, and they had 40 freaking fantasy points against me, shutout victory, and I Tennessee Titans. Tennessee Titans had a crazy week. They deserve their flowers, but fuck Buddy for. I feel there's some tampering. I feel like there was some tampering with this shit. But Tennessee Titans, my team of the week. How about you?
I'm gonna go on with the trifecta. I thought about the Chiefs, but I'm not impressed by them beating the Raiders. So my team of the week gonna be the Packers, man.
Really?
You know? Yeah. Team of the week gonna be Packers. You know, the performance they put on against the Bears, man, on Sunday night. I loved it. I loved it. And you know, like I say, I'm a Bronco fan. I'm a Bronco fan, but I love to see the Bears to get humiliated.
I feel like you're just trying to hurt me. I feel like you're just trying to hurt me. Who's your worst team of the week? And you did not say it.
My worst team was the Raiders. The Raiders was the worst team. Yeah. Raiders was the worst.
I'm gonna pick somebody who's actually terrible. The Jacksonville Jaguars, who ain't put up no points, didn't stop anybody from scoring on them. I'm gonna pick them.
They self-explanatory. That's too easy, man. You know,
you can't.
I got you.
It's easy for a reason because it's them. Worst team of the week.
I got you.
Next week, who you looking forward to?
Man, I got 3 games I'm looking forward to. You know, forward to the Thursday game, the Chiefs and the Chargers. I'm looking forward to that game. That's a battle for first place. You know, I think the Chiefs coming in, winning 5 straight. You know, they on a little roll. They look like they trying to round in the form. They still my Super Bowl pick. But I think the Chargers gonna get them this week though. I'm gonna go and make that little prediction. You know, I might be wrong, but I think the Chargers gonna get them. I think they one of the few teams who got both a lot of offense, enough defense to get them some problems. So I think it's gonna be it might be something like the Bears game Sunday. A lot of points, you know. But I think the Chargers gonna get them. I'm liking the Patriots and the Colts. I think there's 2 teams that's similar. They got good D. They got nice running games. I think this game may come down to the quarterback. Jones is cool for the Patriots, but you know I'm still sipping a little Kool-Aid for Carson Wentz, man. I'm liking Carson Wentz. So I think if it got to come down to the quarterback, I'm thinking Carson Wentz gonna get him. My last game, Ravens and the Packers. You know, I don't know what Raven team gonna show up. You know, Lamar got hurt, but you know, D travel everywhere. They got a decent D, but I'm really liking Green Bay at this time, man. They running the ball, passing the ball. They 2-headed monster at running back is doing real good. They D is getting healthy. They getting more and more of their players back. So my pick of Super Bowl pick of Chargers, Packers is starting to round in the form a little bit. But them 3 games I'm looking forward to. I'm looking for the Packers to beat Baltimore, but I'm really looking forward to them 3 games. What about you?
Looking forward to the Bengals busting the Broncos ass next week. I want to see the Bengals bust their ass. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you're on the show next week so I can dance on this. I want to see this Bengals defense that is superb go against this Broncos offense that I cannot remember.
I'm actually looking forward to this game. This is a family feud in my house. My son Isaiah is a big Bengal fan, and I'm a Bronco fan, and my son is just as petty as me. He gonna trash talk. He gonna walk around the house with a Bengals jersey on. So
the Bengals need to bring him on. This
should be gonna be on and popping. You know, we get to watch this game before we go to the Laker game Sunday night. So it should be real nice. Little family feud going on.
Okay.
But I think my Broncos gonna shock y'all, and you better have me on the show. Well, if they win, I know I'm not gonna be on the show next week.
Damn sure ain't gonna be on the show.
I already know that. So, but it's all good. It's all good. That's a good choice. So we good. We good.
Jimmie, got anything else to say to the folks, to the people out there in the internet world?
Appreciate everybody for the love. You know, I got my own podcast now. You know, talking sports with the know-it-alls. You can check me out on Facebook. Check me out on YouTube. We on episode 4. We just did episode 3. The other day we did a what if episode. So check that out. You can find me on Facebook as well, JimmieRogersJr.com, you know, and I always say after everything, love 1030. So thanks again, bro.
I feel like we have to say at least something about Jussie Smollett, you know?
And I have nothing to say about that dude. You know, I don't feel sorry for him. No way, no how. Do I think they was wrong for using the brother? But the way he did it, you know, Chicago ain't been getting the best like no way. So for you to get fired, then to talk about somebody robbing you in Chicago, you know what I'm saying? That's all like you trying to piggyback on people talking about how bad Chicago is. You know what I'm saying? Even when he first told it, I'm like, something don't sound right.
Bruh,
all right.
I have gone hungry instead of walking outside in the winter to go to Subway.
Look, and he talking about Lord Wacker.
Yeah.
Anybody that has any, you ain't walk when he said he was Lord Wacker. I'm like, he lying. He lying.
I remember it was like just physically pulling back from the computer when I read it, like, I'm not gonna share this. I'm not gonna like this. Something ain't right about
anybody. And I drove Lord Wacker every night for 15 years. You ain't messing with the Chicago River at night, man. You ain't. Nah, in the winter.
5 o'clock. What? 2 or 3 in the morning? No.
3 in the morning, and he kind of soft. Man, nah. Why you ain't got no driver? Why you ain't got nobody else go get your food, man?
Why you ain't get no Uber? Why you ain't get Uber Eats?
Look here, man. He should have drunk him a bottle of water. Put
what hotel you staying in? Why they ain't got food? They got somebody out of the kitchen open.
A bottle of water, put some lemon juice in it, and went to sleep. But you know, man, what your mom used to say, soft head, make a hard behind. Man, I don't know what his behind gonna be on now.
Hard head make a soft behind.
Yeah, hard head make a soft behind, but he in trouble now.
It came out that he was they had a dry run before.
Yeah, man.
He sketched it out the day before.
Dude, I'm done with him.
At the same Subway?
Then he first 48 is the people who was involved with him. You know, he did the first 48 move. They gave him a great pop, and he got the talent. You know, first 48 every time they hit.
All that. He said, since y'all gonna snitch on me, I'm gonna tell all the sex stuff we done did.
He first 48 him, man.
All that man laundry.
Every time on first 48, they hand him a great pop. I don't know what's in that great pop. They get to telling everything. I need my mama. They tell everything. So he first 48 him. So I'm straight.
I do feel like they probably might railroad him, make him an example or something like that. You know,
no doubt because some in that case should have really been a little fine and gone on.
Yeah, like it's been made more than
But
bigger than what it was. You know what I
the
mean?
fact he tried to put a bad light on Chicago, somebody got jumped on, and at the time, Chicago been getting bad press on how violent it is. So you just trying to piggyback off what people saying, you know what I'm saying? So, Chicago.
I mean, he said white Chicago though. He said white Chicago
That wasn't
running
even-
around with nooses and bleach.
That wasn't even believable when he said that. If you from here, he was like, what? Nah, man, come on, nah. I ain't, nah. If you from here, I won't believe in none of that. None of that.
Well, thank you, brother, for coming out. I hope you don't never get hungry at 2 a.m. for some Subway.
And some cold water and put some lemon juice in it and be straight. I'm cool.
This has been Waterbreak. I'm Gio, that's Jimmie. You can catch us on Ball Chicago Sports for podcast hearing and listening. You can also catch us on Facebook at Open Gym Sports and Culture. You can catch us on IG and Twitter at OG Sports Culture. You also can go on YouTube, type in Narrative Control, type in Open Gym Sports and Culture, type in OGSC Waterbreak to see the plethora of videos that we have just for you. I leave you with peace.
Peace.